In light of all the recent drama, it feels like it's almost perfectly right to react to this video. Geppetto, I don't know why niggas censor this word, I really don't, but it must be for a reason, so YouTube don't clap me up. Realized he won't get away with marrying a 13-year-old. Now, I don't even know where to start. We're just gonna get into the video, cause how did you even go through with this? You know, how did you? If you like the video, man. If you liked it, subscribe. @issues.tm_on Instagram. This is clearly a grown ass man. A grown ass man. This nigga puts EDP to shame. Actually, no, he doesn't. That nigga EDP is gross. I'm yapping though.
Straight and narrow and says, "Come here and bring her a pizza." Yeah, I mean, any uncle.
Who was the other nigga?
Keep it in the straight and narrow and says, "Come here and bring her a pizza." Yeah, I mean, any uncle, any neighbor, any guy could certainly do that. But if that softball coach or whoever it may be is texting all kinds of things about having sex with the girl and her.
LOL, yeah? Yo, she getting Nikki. Or do you not need to? Because I'm sorry, listen, I don't take shit serious. It's not funny. It's not funny, but it's like, yo, why she really texting back and forth with this? Like, once you see this, yo, I don't know. People just need to raise their kids better, bro. But although when I was in high school, I know y'all girls will vouch, bro. It was a lot of girls that was hanging out with this one teacher, bro, and they was all hyping him up, talking about, oh yeah, he looks mad good. Like, maybe, I don't know. Actually, never mind. I just feel like a nigga got outed for that or something. But anyway, back to the video.
Her pussy and and send me a pic and everything else.
Oh, I was saying, sorry to yap, but raise your kids better. As soon as a nigga, if my daughter don't know, as soon as a grown ass man texts you that, block him. Do not speak to him again. Let me know. We will transfer schools. That's it, bro. It's over. Once you're 16, it is legal to have, and people couldn't rat us out and cause drama if they knew. Bro, you're grown. Oh, okay. Bro was ready to invest 3 years for these. Like, what? Even though we were still protected when you're under 16, even though we were still, what do you mean? It's not good to tell people. There's always someone who will want to fuck us over. Yeah, I wouldn't tell anyone. Like, she's really going for this, bro. What? Send me a pic and everything else.
And you're only 13 and I'm 44, and then you research the statute.
44?
Everything else. And you're only 13 and I'm 44, and then you research the statutes and you drive 2 hours on a Saturday night. And you bring Cialis with you.
This is 44-year-old Jeffrey Ben Sokol.
What's a nigga? Yo. What are them shits called, bro? The nigga was popping Viagras.
A creep who drove 2 hours from Boston to Fairfield with a pizza pie, just to be greeted by Chris Hansen. In this video, we're taking you through the infamous case of Jeffrey Sokol. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why this is the most well-known case from To Catch a Predator. Jeff Sokol was single for 10 years with no kids and an entry-level job, spending his boring days in Boston, Massachusetts. Now, in cases like this, normal people would go out and socialize with colleagues. But what does Sokol do? Well, he decided to kill his boredom by chatting with 13-year-old Bailey. Now, to him, Bailey was this gorgeous, amazing, and fun to chat.
I have a bunch of pics on Wire I can add if you want to see them. Is that cool? Yo, 44 is crazy, bro. 44 is crazy. Nigga, to you, 13 and 18 might really be the same age. That's insane. Yo, bro. That nigga, he ready to kick the bucket right about now. God damn. You're anyway. What about you? I have a bunch of pictures. Oh, is that sure? You are gorgeous. Holy fuck, bro. Gorgeous is crazy. I think you look amazing. I hope you don't think that's crazy considering age difference. I shouldn't even be talking to you because you're so young. So why are you doing it?
Chat with girl. But in reality, she was just a decoy.
I'm sorry, yo, I keep pausing. I have a sickness, bro. I have a sickness. I'm sorry. I just want to keep talking to you niggas. But, yo. Fuck, see, now I forgot what I was going to say. Because I can already see the comments, bro. I can already see the comments. But it's like, why do they always talk so creepy like this? Because it's like, you're doing something wrong, but you almost like that you're doing something wrong. You feel me? See, I have this sick thing where I have to understand people's minds. I have to understand the way people think because I want to know why people do the shit that they do, the thoughts behind people's actions. Some people don't think, though, But, yo, it's like you almost, like, you like that you're doing something wrong. That's what I wanted to say, though. Because why are you, like...
Fun to chat with girl. But in reality, she was just a decoy. He started conversing on a Wire Club chat room under the handle @CecilTheLion. And before he could ask for a WhatsApp or Skype account, they both revealed their ages. However, that didn't stop Sokol from continuing the chat via Skype, where they first exchanged pics. After which he was quote-unquote stunned how beautiful she was. But to make sure it was a she and not some he, Sokol asked repeatedly for a video chat, just to quote-unquote verify. And even though they never got on a video chat, a simple call fooled Sokol quite easily.
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what are you doing?
But the purpose of this call wasn't just to verify. It was to find out whether the plan to meet up was still on or not.
So what are you doing?
Nothing. Well, I'm doing some laundry, waiting to see if you're going to show up. If not, I don't know what I'm going to do because it's kind of ugly out here. But...
She definitely don't sound 13. All my life she don't. She actually's not 17. I mean 17. She's not 13. That's probably what it is. She's not a decoy.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I'm hungry. Since somebody won't bring me cheeseburgers.
I'd bring you pizza if I could.
Yeah. So do you think you still might be able to come?
So I think what?
Do you think you still might be able to come?
I don't know. I mean, it depends on a bunch of things. It's just so, it's so last minute. I know it's a good opportunity because your mom's away, but I don't think it can happen this weekend. I know it's not your fault, but I mean, like if I was able to talk to you yesterday, I might have been able to plan things a little differently, and it's not a big deal.
That's okay.
Now, in reality, these were just excuses because he was having second thoughts about this. But in the end, he went with his predator's gut and planned to meet at her house on October 3rd, 2015. After he sees Bailey, he gets the pizza, burgers, and orange drink out of the car and follows Bailey inside. As soon as he puts down the stuff, he immediately goes for a hug, which Bailey backs out of by acting nervous.
That's a long drive.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry, I'm really nervous.
Oh, you gonna give me a hug?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
I like that, low-key.
At one point, Bailey asks him if he's ever done this before, to which he responds, "I've met girls online."
Yeah, I'm fine.
I've just never done this before.
I know.
Have you?
No, not really. I mean,
Are you telling me the truth?
I've met girls online, but...
When Bailey declines eating after settling, he goes for the slice. But just before that, he pulls out a medicine, claiming that it's something that he takes before he eats. Well, considering the situation, we all can guess what the medicine's for. After some time, Bailey hears a door opening, which is technically her cue to leave the room. And out comes Mr. Chris Hansen.
Flicks and stuff?
What's that?
I have no idea. Do you want me to check?
Somebody here?
No.
So what kind of pizza we have tonight?
Who's this?
I'll get to that in a minute. Who are you?
Now, usually people bolt out the door when they realize it's a sting operation, but instead, he
These niggas started throwing him, bro.
sits with a confused smile on his face, answering Hansen's questions. If you Google Sokol's name, you'll find a bunch of references to Planet Pizza.
Yo.
That's because
Go ahead, have a bite.
Wow. I haven't done anything wrong.
while he's getting grilled by Hansen, he continues to chomp down his pizza slice as if nothing bad has happened. He
I
continues
ain't gonna lie, bro. If I'm him, I'm eating this pizza too, bro. Listen, I know what's finna happen to me, bro. Shit. But this pizza, I know what's about to happen to this shit too.
to eat in arrogance while Hansen confronts him with the truth. After a few minutes and some hard-hitting questions, Hansen's crew reveals itself, and he continues to sit with that stupid grin on his face, knowing full well he's caught for good.
So if there's anything else you want people to know, anything you want to say, now would be a good time to say it.
He simply walks out of the house, only to find the officers locked and loaded, ready to arrest him on charges of attempted risk of injury to a minor. He was brought in for interrogation because he clearly had some other things planned for the night, which means there can be more charges, or worse, more victims.
I forgot this isn't the Chris Hansen video. This is the interrogation video.
And we could probably just kind of start with what happened this evening. I looked at some of the texts. There's several pages. The text between you and the young female. You just tell me what kind of
No more pause.
happened from your standpoint tonight. You're in, I assume, at home in Brooklyn, and you're corresponding with this younger girl.
Yeah, I was just looking to meet her, and I know you're not going to believe me, but I honestly was not planning on having sex with her. I know the texts talk about that, but it's talk. I mean, I wasn't planning on having sex with her unless it was bright and legal to do it. I don't know if I would have or not either, but I was not gonna do
What do you
it.
mean by right and legal to do?
No, I mean if I she seemed like somebody, you know, that was mature and
By her
you know,
age.
somebody that that would
Was
be
it the 13
fun to
or
hang
the
out with.
14
And
next month part?
so I wanted to meet her and find out if she was what.
He is trying so hard to sound innocent, but there's no way his confession can be taken in the right way. It's
Oh, Sneeko logic. Actually, Sneeko logic though. You can't see this. Fuck. You're almost 14. Fuck it. You're an adult. Yep. Haha. I'm more mature than a lot of people your age. Yup. I like you a lot. I like you too. You're chill. Thanks. Like, what the fuck? Yo, Jack, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of good at this. Hold on.
funny that he wanted to check her maturity in person, knowing full well she's 14. Also, part of the reason why he thought she's mature is because the decoy girl's age is actually 19.
I knew it.
But again, that's no excuse to show up at a 14-year-old
I said 20, but yeah, I mean, I didn't really get to see her. She had the cap all the way down. I low-key thought she was 13. the
girl's
first time,
house.
obviously.
So back to the video.
So how long had you been corresponding with her?
Like 3 weeks, yeah.
And how'd you meet her?
A chat site,
What was that called?
Wire Club.
Wire Club? Is that, what is that? Is it
Yeah.
Right.
kind of a hookup site or
Well,
something?
it's like chat rooms, but I mean, I don't know if it's a hookup site because there's people there that are all over the
Have you
world.
talked to people before, girls, guys, or
Yeah,
on that particular site?
yeah.
Have you talked to younger girls before today, or in the last couple weeks, rather?
You know,
I've just never done this before.
I know.
Have you?
No, not really. I mean,
Are you telling me the truth?
I've met girls online, but
not that I know of.
What was the interest in this particular girl? Let me back up a second. Are you married?
No.
Have you been married?
Clearly not. What?
Divorced?
Yeah.
How long?
Like 10
years or more?
11 years, yeah.
Any kids?
No.
What was the reason for the dissolution of the marriage? Anything major issue with the ex-wife?
No.
Or she
I was
with
fucking
you?
with kids, not
No,
crazy.
it was just a mutual breakup.
And how about dating and things since then? Do you have relationships? Have you had any recently?
Yeah, I mean, a few here and there. Yeah.
It's ironic that he describes Wire Club as a site for hooking up, and yet he wasn't bothered to find a 14-year-old there.
I mean, yeah, I've dated girls in their 30s and 20s.
That nigga starving.
And I mean, this wasn't, I'm sure, the first time you met a girl who was purportedly 12 or so years old, right?
What would you say?
I said, I'm sure this isn't the first time you either chatted with or met with a girl who was, supposedly 12 years old.
I believe it was the first time that I know of.
It was? Is that what you're saying? It was the first time? I mean, I don't know. You may have an issue or a certain fetish or attraction to younger girls. You probably do.
Yeah, I've never gone to meet a girl that was a teenager.
Never. And why tonight? Just Saturday night. It's got it from basically the Boston area, right?
Yeah, we're talking for a long time. What was his intentions then?
Had nothing to do. I figured we'd just hang out, and I was just gonna
get some
home later
cupcakes.
tonight.
You talked. I know in the text there was some mention of a marriage contract. I don't know if it's a religious thing or something else, but what's the deal with the marriage certificate? What was that whole conversation? A marriage agreement or a contract you talked about?
Well, I know I was joking at one time when I said, "Is it in the contract?" I was joking.
Was there a mention of bringing some type? Maybe it was in jest, but did you mention bringing some type of marriage contract or something like that?
No, it wasn't. No. Bringing something? No.
Did you mention having her sign it, or you signing it, or both of you signing it? I mean, I can go get the paperwork. Unfortunately, it's in the...
Yo, what? Really? I can't even say really sit down and think about it. I told you I have a sickness, bro. I have to understand why. I have to understand what it is about these niggas. I want to say these niggas, bro, because it's a new nigga every month. But this nigga in particular, you're 44 years old. What is it about, like a 13-year-old that you find so interesting? He finds this one so, this 13-year-old so, I don't know. He wants her so bad that he's willing to get married. I don't really understand. What is so special about this girl? She's 13. I get it's a fetish, right? I understand niggas have fetishes, but this goes beyond that. This is I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like a fixation.
It's interesting, but there's some conversation about that. I just want to know.
Yeah, there was conversation. There was conversation about that. I was just explaining to her that people could get married by just signing a contract, signing marriage documents.
So, but if you're talking about a 12-year-old girl, right?
Actually,
yeah,
I think you could probably even
14,
understand.
but yeah, she said she was 14. But okay.
She was 14?
I told you that.
According to his texts, at one point he's persuading her that the only thing that can prevent me from getting arrested is if we got married. When she asked how that would work, he claimed to have read the age laws and said that she could get married at 13, and once she's 16, they can do it.
So the niggas just pre-ordering for 2 years? That's ridiculous. In what state is this legal? Nigga, what was he gonna fly her out to some foreign country? Someone sees a 44-year-old dude with a 14-year-old girl, they will think I am brainwashing you or blackmailing you or some shit. The only thing that can prevent me from getting arrested is if we got married, LOL. Like, you cannot be down this bad, bro. You're down so bad that you don't, not only do you have to fuck with someone who's underage, very so clearly underage, like she's 14, gang, but you're down so bad that you want to get legally married to her just so you can hit. Bro, you know there's like streetwalkers, you know there's escorts, bro. All you gotta do is throw them a couple dollars and get your meat sucked. It's not hard.
This contract was also one of the things the decoy was instructed to ask about in the encounter, because he thought that it would be clear that she consented to whatever he was planning to do that night. And before you start searching, we can tell you that there's no such thing like that at all. And now, he denies having the contract during the encounter.
You drive from 2.5 hours away to see this girl.
I didn't think it was against the law to meet with somebody and just hang out and talk to them.
You probably, I mean, I don't know.
Is it? Just like hang out with somebody?
To hang out?
If I had sex with her, yeah, that would be against the law, but they didn't do
so
that.
let's just take a step back. So let's just say you never got divorced from your wife and you had a daughter. You said it was 10 years ago, right? Give or take, you got divorced. So let's just say as a result of the marriage, you had a daughter or a son who was 10, 12, 13 years old. And it's Friday night and you and your wife, hey, honey, hey, whatever your daughter's name is, Caitlin, we're going to run out to dinner and stay out a little bit late. You can stay at home and you come to find out, you walk in, there's a 44-year-old guy from, 200 miles or 100 and something miles away.
I probably shouldn't say this, but I find it so weird. Like, the double standard is so crazy that if there was like a 25-year-old dude that was coming over to my 17-year-old daughter's, not daughter's house, because it would be my house, I'd be like, what the fuck what do you mean? Like, what are you saying? But if it was my son, my 17-year-old son and his 25-year-old girl, I'd be like, hey, you feel me? That's crazy though. The double standard is insane.
Is everybody cool with that? You're cool with that?
Well, obviously, at first, no.
At first?
Yeah, when they first walk in, it's not going to be cool. But if it was somebody like me, I don't think there's a threat.
Well then, it's a good thing you're not married and have kids, Mr. Sokol, because that's just creepy.
Wait, what did he say?
Kids.
I'm sorry.
At first?
Yeah, when they basically...
Way. 200 miles or 100 and something miles away. Is everybody cool with that? You're cool with that?
Well, obviously, at first, no.
At first?
Yeah, when they first walk in, it's not going to be cool. But if it was somebody like me, I don't think there's a threat.
Well then, it's a good thing you're not married and have kids, Mr. Sokol, because that's just creepy.
What are you gonna do while the grown man's in your house?
You're talking about blowjobs and picks.
Yeah, they don't.
Other issues. You're not talking about maybe some common interest of music or sports, which is also. I mean, the whole thing would be weird. I think just what everybody would think. I think you actually would too. It's unhealthy and strange.
You ever notice these niggas like they're actually predators because they get oddly sexual. Like, they get very oddly sexual for no reason. Like, bro, literally, you hear what he's talking about. Never once did his girl bring this up. I can promise you. This nigga just comes out of nowhere horny as hell, like, sending hella sexual messages to this 14-year-old girl, bro. Like, you feel me? I don't know. That shit's just weird.
Like a 44-year-old guy, what's he got in touch with, in common with a 12 or 14-year-old girl? And why, if he lived in a big metropolitan area, would he drive whatever the distance was, 2 hours away on a Saturday night?
Isn't that all speculation?
For me,
I mean,
what's the speculation? I'm looking at this.
You're speculating that I was going to have sex with her tonight.
Because that's what you said.
I didn't say that.
You didn't say that? Well,
No.
tell me what you said.
Well, we talked about having sex, but that doesn't mean...
Isn't that strange?
It doesn't mean I was going to.
Let's take another page out of his chat log just to see whether this assumption is true or not. When they were planning the meetup, he claimed that he could be breaking the law with serious consequences. And when she...
Hold on. Okay, but can I trust you to not say anything going forward? Smiley face. Yes, Jeff, I pinky swear, promise. Like, I totally won't tell anybody, I swear. Thank you. Just had to hear it, Bailey. I understand, Jeff. Like, sorry, I don't always get what you mean right away. My bad, I'm a little slow, you know, I'm 14, so not really, like, the most intelligent or, you know, like, mature, you know. Brain hasn't really developed quite that much. Yeah, you're funny. As much as I want to meet you, I'm also nervous about the fact I could be breaking the law with, like, serious consequences. Like, I'm actually a grown-ass man. Like, I'm 44, bro, and you're, like, way less than half my age. It's crazy. Sorry, I'm just a little paranoid. For meeting me? No, like, potentially having sex, dude. Like, I know that was a little creepy for me to say because you probably shouldn't have been thinking about things like that at this age. Like for at least maybe 3 more years. Like, and definitely not with boys who aren't in high school. You know, I mean, I'm not even a high school teacher. Like, I'm nowhere near the high school shit. I should be banned. Like, they should, like schools everywhere should put, like, restraining orders on me. Seriously, dude. Not saying we will, though. But that is where breaking the law comes in. It's never been anyone's business who I fuck, okay? And you don't even know if you want to have sex with me because I'm 14. I'm actually 13. I turn 14 next month, and you don't even want to have sex. Like, I get it. Like, I get it. You're old as hell, and if anyone finds out, like, you'll go to jail for a very long time, and they'll probably booty bust you in there. But, like, chill out, dude. It's not that deep. Like, what, blanket much? You know this is not a pleasant thought, but what if we dated and then we got into a fight and, you know, you ratted me out? Like, I just gotta be a little, you know, on edge. I'm sorry. Don't be mad, please, Bailey. I need it.
He asks for meeting me. This is what he responds with. He literally played out dozens of scenarios in his head, fighting the urge to do it or not. At one point, he got smart and he refused to answer the question directly. But then he got dumb and went from legalities to promises and set the meetup for Saturday night. That's all.
Damn, he made her say this shit word for word. You will never tell anyone about us having sex. I will never tell anyone about us having sex. I promise. Like, pinky. Seriously, and I don't play about my pinky promises. Are you sure? Yes, Jeff, I'm sure. Like, come on, you can't trust me? Like, what is a relationship built off of if there's no trust? Like, what do we really have if it's not trust? Okay, I can be there Saturday afternoon. It's gonna be like a 2, maybe 3 hour drive because I live, like, super far away. It's not creepy though, it's just I'm really dedicated, you know? Like, so I'd be like a sober, totally, like, super great husband. Stay with you that night and go home Sunday? I think that sounds like a cool plan. That would be great.
That's all it took. A promise to end his paranoia.
If you, what was your name again?
It's Detective Kelly.
Detective?
If I...
Oh, you're talking about...
I mean, if you read all the time... If you read all the time, I don't know if you read all
I did not, and I probably can't digest them all right now,
sure.
but I'm starting to try to look here.
I'm sure.
Good.
But if you read a lot of it, the exchanges between me and her, I was always aware and scared of any consequences if I was to do something wrong, like if I was to have sex with her.
Not scared enough.
And to be honest, yeah, of course, you know, like, from what I saw, she's, you know, beautiful and everything, but I was not going to risk anything by having sex with her. I just wanted to meet her and hang out with her, and I was going to go home.
You're going to meet her?
I'm sorry I keep pausing. Not that he was sorry for potentially coercing her into having sex. Not that he's sorry for taking advantage of a very young girl who really shouldn't be in these positions with anyone, not even people her age, and especially not niggas way older than her, like old enough to be her fucking grandfather, damn near. But yeah, it's crazy, bro. Just he doesn't want to get into any complications or get arrested. That's it. That's all.
I can't trust anybody. Obviously now, even more so. But
How do you think we and she feel?
well, see, I get it. I get it. You guys.
We're trying to protect the innocent and the vulnerable, right?
Yeah, but
Just like when you were that age and I was that age, you wouldn't want some guy, attacking you.
If he's dangerous, yeah. Of course not.
Or maybe he just has bad intentions. When you were 12 or 14 years old, if there was some guy in your life, or appeared in your life, who's in his 40s, and is talking about having sex with you and different things.
Jesus, it just sounds crazy.
Isn't it your parents and the police and the school system's job to kind of protect you from that person? And sometimes if you're not being like totally honest with your parents or community people, we have the only alternative sometimes we have is to do like sting type operations like this, but we never catch anybody. Because you're not going to tell anybody. You're so paranoid about it. You're researching the statutes. Because
I just my
you need to.
My case, okay, for this is obviously there's a lot of text there,
Yeah.
but I was trying to do things or make it so I wasn't breaking the law. If I decided at some point that I wanted to, have any relations with her, I was trying to make sure that it was legal. Otherwise, I wasn't going to do anything.
I'll explain that a little bit.
Yeah, he's trying, bro. I don't think he can, though.
If I came down and I liked her, she liked me, and
Right.
she was cool, and I didn't feel like she was, too immature or too young or too, the same. If I felt like I was on the same, level as her, like, emotionally.
You know what's really crazy is that the more I try to understand these niggas, it's like the more I understand. No, see, you see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going, though. You see where I'm going. It's like I get where he's coming from. The niggas just, I almost said the R word. He's just stupid. He's just dumb as hell. It's crazy, bro. Like, he just genuinely thinks, like, this is a regular person. Like, hey, she's 14, but, if she likes me and I like her. Do you even remember having relationships at that age, bro? Like, I don't know, man. You could go out with somebody and then break up with them the next day, like, and just not even feel none. Bro, I don't know. That shit crazy. Like, I was with a girl for 2 years. I was, like, 12, maybe. I had a girlfriend for 2 years. We didn't even kiss, bro. We barely held hands. This was my girlfriend for 2 years. I don't even know what the fuck I thought a girlfriend was at that point, It's crazy.
Whatnot. I mean, I wanted to, I didn't want to do anything that was breaking the laws. See, I don't
There's a
understand.
reason these laws are in place, right? I mean, to protect people.
Right, and I said that to her.
Which, meaning what? I'm still, you kind of expounded on it before, but you're like, I want to do things with her, so in case I did have feelings for her and I liked her, like it would be legal. I don't know what that means. She's still, let's just say 13, because you mentioned 13 right here. So how does that still make it legal?
I don't know, she said she was turning 14, but okay.
Well, you see what?
How does it make what legal?
You just said that. How would it make it okay if you're going to do things with her and she's 13?
Well, she said she was 14, which is like basically 17, and 17's like almost 18, so I guess she's legal if you really think about it. Like, nigga, what are you saying?
and you ultimately had relations with her, intercourse, how does it make it legal?
It wouldn't unless her mom consented to marriage.
This nigga knows the law better than the detective, bro. What?
It's the only way it would be legal.
So you're gonna marry a 13-year-old girl with her mother's permission?
Maybe when she's 16, I would do that. Why is that like so hard to believe?
I'll tell you why. It's because you are a 44-year-old man texting, in some places sexting, and in some...
Hold on. Let me just get that clip out. Hold on. I'm not going to do the whole shit because I will be here all video. Good night, Jeff. Thanks for spending time talking to me. Damn, W. Wholesome. I listen to a lot of sports radio, and I also have some friends who are haters regarding the Patriots. I don't want another. It just gets old. Please don't be a hater. You're better than that. I realize so many people hate us, but what? Please be respectful. Oh, Patriots? I just tease. My team sucks, but I can be happy for you. Thank you. Support me. See all of this text and then these 3 sentences? What? Thirsty means someone who gives blowjobs to whoever. What's a thought? That hoe over there. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Haha, did you blow your... What? No, honestly, it always happens so fast, and then it was like, what the fuck? Have you blown anyone? No, I never cheated on him, and we were together for like a year. I really want to see you on vid. What? How can we do this? Yo, this nigga horny.
Some places, whatever this is, a 14-year-old.
I thought you were... Wait, I thought we were taking turns. Oh. Yeah.
And before your first meetup, you're...
This is gross as hell.
Whatever this is,
This is gross as hell. Or do you not need to because you don't have much hair, haha. And you thought that was funny, like... I have enough is crazy, bro. Like, she really playing into this. This is kind of... like it's almost like he finds it funny, like he's getting off at how premature this girl is. Like, this is ridiculous.
14-year-old. And before your first meetup, you're brainstorming.
Bailey, oh wait, okay. Bailey, listen. The only way the police would know if we ever got intimate if someone saw us together or you told the police that shit happens. Like, duh, nigga, fuck. Like, you know, somebody commits a crime and people tell the cops. Not by me, fuck that. Yo, they said I ain't no snitch. I don't know why you would tell the police, but theoretically you could. Shit happens.
Ways to have sex. Then you show up after a long drive, talk about the phony contract, and on top of it all, you take a medicine called Cialis before dinner. That's why, Mr. Sokol, it's hard to believe that you were there to just quote-unquote hang out.
Honestly,
Facts, the nigga did take the honey
read
pack.
the whole text, read everything, you can see how
Rhino pill.
scared I was to meet her. Just you know,
Listen,
just the whole scared of the whole situation. But
you're scared of her for basically one reason, and the reason is that your clear intention was to have sex with her.
Facts.
Because if it truly was just to meet somebody, you wouldn't even be nervous about it. You'd be like, screw it. I have no interest in having sex with this girl.
It's a
Just
situation.
chatting. My right hand to God, and I'll swear to the parents, and they could be home for that matter. I'd love to meet them too, and my intentions are pure. Your intentions were not pure. That's why you had the reservations you had, right?
Even if they were, what is pure? Like, a 44-year-old man is gonna go over to this 13-year-old girl's house and play Mario Kart with her, nigga, and play Mario Kart. Like, what are we gonna do, bro? I don't understand. The bit probably don't even know what Mario Kart is. Really sit here and think about this. Really sit here and think about this. She's 13 years old. Her Mario Kart is probably Mario Kart 8. Like, what? Like, what? She don't even know what a DS is, bro. Come on. Tighten up. Tighten up.
it was a new situation too, and never done it before. So yeah.
But you're 44 and she's 12, 13.
There's all these laws about, like, you know.
Thank God there are, right?
About minors.
What if there weren't?
Listen, I know what I'm capable of.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know you think that I'm bullshitting you.
No, you're trying to like kind of massage the corners.
Massage.
But, you know, do I think you're realizing and being honest with yourself and with me about what you did? No, I don't actually. But I mean, you're talking about it, and I appreciate that. But you're not. If you truly looked in the mirror and thought about what's going on or what you did tonight.
That's just because I don't feel like I did anything wrong.
Well, if you want to keep it in the straight and narrow and say, all I did was come here and bring her a pizza. Yeah, I mean, any uncle, any neighbor, any guy could certainly do that. Any softball coach, whatever, as long as it's kind of like, you know, the parents know and there's nothing creepy going on. Yeah, in and of itself, is that fine? Sure. But if that softball coach or whoever it may be is texting all kinds of things about having sex with the girl and her pussy and send me a pic and everything else, and you're only 13 and I'm 44, and then you research the statutes and you drive 2 hours on a Saturday night and you bring Cialis with you and there's a reference of a marriage contract because that'll somehow make it legal. It's fucked up. Honestly, like, be honest with yourself. You don't have, you can try to bullshit me all day long. It doesn't really matter to me. Most of the people that I talk to aren't exactly honest. But if you ever want to get well and maybe get past this point in your life and not be back here sometime in the future, or somewhere else for that matter, or in a bad place.
I agree. It's not something that,
like, seriously,
I should be doing, and I said that.
Yeah,
I said that.
That's a problem. If your first kind of thought about this was probably a correct one. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, this is wrong. I shouldn't need to research a statute to see if I'm able to hang out with a 13-year-old girl.
Actually, true.
And talk about having sex with her. We're not talking like senior in high school or something. We're not in 6th, 7th grade, right?
It's not gonna
Okay.
Not tonight. You just said before, you if things worked out and you ended up having relations, you wanted to know kind of like it would be illegal.
Right.
I think that's what you told me.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it unless it was legal.
It wouldn't do it. So the Cialis is just, we keep it just in case. And I'm driving 2 hours to meet a 12-year-old because I'm sure she's got a wonderful conversation and she's really interesting to chat to.
Nigga, shit, I'm gonna be honest with you. I probably wouldn't drive 2 hours from my girlfriend, and that's just keeping it a band. I drove 3 hours from my last girlfriend, and I deeply regret it. Nigga, I deeply regret it. Nigga, do not date girls in college. Even if you go to the same college, even if y'all go to different colleges, even if you don't go to college and she does, even if you go to college and she don't. Wait. Yeah, shit. Because, I mean, you might be out there in college trying to fuck with the hus. Just don't do it, bro. It's not worth it, bro. It's not worth it. I'm driving all the way there to go to the college, and then it's like, I got to be in her dorm where her roommates. And it's like, damn, bro. Am I back in college? Shit.
College degree, where do you work?
If I was planning on having sex, I would have taken the Cialis at home and just left it there.
I don't know. For all I know, you took one already. Maybe you took one at home, maybe you brought another one in case it was a phenomenal night, right? Or for tomorrow if you slept over.
You know, I told you I have it in my car. I rely on it when I date girls and stuff. So, because I have issues with that. So.
If you think about it, he waited till after he was in the house, had the introductory conversation, and then take the pill. As soon as he took that pill, it was confirmation that he planned on spending the night.
In the middle of it all, Sokol pulls out a medicine bottle. You can see it on the video. He takes a pill, apparently in preparation for what he thinks is going to be a big night ahead.
This is not speculation. This is just clear facts. It's clear that he will keep denying his involvement throughout the entire time, but in almost every Predator investigation, one question remains the same.
How about, like, I mean, I know you're doing the texting thing, were there any, younger girl kind of adolescent pornography either at your house or in your car or anything? Images, computer images, phone images?
I'm gonna look at my phone now.
Damn.
Did you send her pictures?
Yeah. Yeah, me.
Such as you. Like what?
Meat.
Dick pics?
No.
Naked chest? What? Let's see.
Just normal pictures.
This is of her or just you?
No, it's just like pictures that are on my phone. Sent a random picture today. Just like took a picture of myself with my Rowan shirt.
With your what, Rowan shirt?
Yeah. It's at the bottom.
Who's the girl September 16th? Friend of yours? Girlfriend? Whatever?
Yeah, it's just somebody that I was chatting with that sent me pictures on the same site.
Is she legal?
Did she send you any pictures, this girl?
Who?
The girl from today.
No. Oh, yeah, she has.
Naked?
No.
Not naked?
Never asked for anything naked.
Okay, but you asked if she would give you a blowjob. Shut your ass up, nigga.
In March of 2017, Judge Robert Devlin sentenced Sokol to 7 years in prison, which were suspended after serving 2.5 years, and 10 years of probation for a downgraded charge of attempted second-degree sexual assault.
I get that he didn't do nothing, but 2 years, bro? Shit. Nigga, you would have had to do 2 years in the motherfucking cell with Raquise in them, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't know, bro. Two. I feel like 2 is light for this. Because he still thinks that he can fuck with these minors, you know? He's just going to be like, oh, damn, I got to move a little better next time. Shit. I'm going to have to use, like, a different account or something. Can't be putting pictures up. Got to change my Facebook. I got to ask her if she know Chris Hansen beforehand. Shit. Like, come on, bro. That shit look like a slap on the wrist, really. But, hey, that's the video, man. If you like the video, man. I paused the video a lot. I didn't double the time this time around. Not that I'm really aiming for that or anything. I'm just, you know. That's the video, though. I hope you enjoyed it, man. If you enjoyed it, make sure y'all drop a like, rating. If you are liking this style of video, comment down in the comment box below what other type of videos I should watch. And if you made it this far in the video, type Raquise, or backshots, or not backshots. Listen, if you are above the age of 18, you could type backshots. I don't mean anything by it, though. It was just one of the first things that came to my mind because of not because of the video, because of Raquise. And when niggas go to jail, they get backshots. That's why I was thinking of Raquise and backshots and the Booty Warrior and the Boondocks. I'm out, man. If you like the video, like the video. If you like it, subscribe. Add it to the team on Instagram. It's your Go get yourself 5 pieces. I'm gonna catch you on the next one.